All right, so I wanted to record this video just as another example that the more you network, the more you share with people, the more information and opportunities come across your desk. So you're going to see in this video an example of a package deal. It's over there on the East Coast. It's actually in Virginia. I do not know the seller. I do not know the area. I do not know any of the properties. Frankly, I know nothing about this other than the one spreadsheet that you're about to see. I'm simply sharing this with you as a way of showing examples that the more you network and opportunities and things just come across your desk. So this came to me from one of the subscribers. One of the subscribers that watches this channel had a mortgage broker, I believe, send it to him. He then in kind sent it to me. And now I'm in kind sharing it with the world here on YouTube. So just again, always be open, always look for opportunities. And you just never know when something comes across your desk. So in the end, do me a favor and subscribe. We are trying to grow this channel, and the best way to do that is with number of subscribers. So if you are in the real estate business, whether wholesaling, flipping, landlording, note investing, whatever it happens to be, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor, and if you happen to like a particular video, just give me a thumbs up. I'm a one-man show, so a little feedback always helps. And then the best way to do it is leave a comment, either about that video, or if you'd like, leave a question. I do have a series called Subscriber Questions. It's been a little light recently. I haven't gotten a lot of questions. So if you do have a question about real estate investing or something, leave it in the comments. And I generally produce those within 48 hours, so typically 5-6 minutes long, addressing a specific question. So let's get into the deal. So again, this opportunity, near as I can tell, again, everything I'm giving you is given to me. Is a landlord that's been in the business for 20 plus years. This is in the lovely state of Virginia, and it was actually brought to my friend, right? So we're talking 3 or 4 leaps from the actual opportunity from Steve Peckman. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. I just cut and paste this from the email string. In the email, it says, if you have anybody interested, send it around and call out. So if you like any of the properties you're just about to see, reach out to Steve, let him know you saw it on the channel. Never hurts. But again, Steve's doing his job and sending it around to his network. His network's doing their job, sending it around, and now I'm doing my job and sharing it with you. So why don't we talk about it? So here's the spreadsheet. Simply cut and paste from the email that I got. Again, I do not know the area. I do not own any assets in the state. I don't know the rents. I don't have a team. I don't know anything other than, hey, look, there's 20 some odd properties on the list. There's some rental information, some sales price information, talks about the city it's in. This is typically enough to go look at Zillow or Google Maps, and maybe some of you are in Virginia and know these areas. But, I'd be remiss if I didn't, take something across my desk and share it with you. So in the note that I got, again, was forwarded to me this morning, so a couple of jumps. Talks about the landlord looking to preferably sell this as a package. I don't know if he owns any debt on this. That would be one of my first questions, right? Does he own any debt? Would he look at owner financing, right? If I was going to tackle a project like this in my area, my first approach would be owner financing. And again, I don't know these areas, but I'm just telling you what I would do if this was in Fresno. I would try to figure it out. And you're going to know pretty quickly, right? If the seller's interested in owner financing or not. Maybe he wants his cash to go do something, or maybe he's okay getting some income and just being a bank, if you will, right? Go back and watch the owner financing videos with Bob Langworthy to talk about how to position that. We did one specific video on how to position owner financing to sellers, so take a look at that. The other thing I would do, if a package deal, if he didn't want to owner finance, I would try to see, frankly, if it was me, I would try to see if I could get a better deal buying everything, right? If I bought everything, I might ask for, again, these are just examples of what I do in my market, a 10, 15, 20% discount, right? There's the hassle factor that you would save the seller by going through one escrow. So I would expect to be compensated for that in my world. I did a 6-unit or 6-property deal earlier last year, and I think I only got about a 10% discount, but still a 10% discount is a discount. So that was very nice. Then, if you didn't, this is, what is it? Sale price 1.7. You could look to get a commercial loan. I don't know typically to do that. They'd have to be pretty close together, and these appear to be in at least different cities. But again, I don't know Virginia, so maybe they're really close. So that might be a possibility. I guess, and then the last thing I would do is I would try to figure out which one was the better deal. I would probably first decide what city I liked. I see 4 cities here: Hopewell, Prince George, Petersburg, and Richmond. I try to figure out which city I liked just to narrow it down. And let's just say I liked Hopewell better. Again, I don't know these at all. I would try to look at all the Hopewell properties and go, which one produces the highest yield. So these are all things that I would do to break down a deal like this. Again, I don't know the deal. I can't be more specific. I don't know the area. I don't know the rents. I don't know anything about the seller. I don't know anything about condition. I don't have a team. But when you're in the real estate business, you can always look at things. And that's what I'm doing here. And hopefully someone out there has questions, interest. And if you do, again, call Steve Peckman right there on the left. Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I look at it, it doesn't have his phone number. That's interesting. Hopefully you can just look up his phone number or look at his address. So that's interesting. I cut and paste it from his email and it's not there. So you know what I'll do is I'll see if I can find it somewhere else and I'll add it to this slide before I upload it. So if I find his phone number in one of my emails, I'll add it. And if you don't see it listed here, it's because I couldn't find it. So pretty interesting. Anyways, so that's the deal. It's a bunch of, near as I can tell, little houses in Virginia, and might be interesting. Actually, looks like there's one 4-plex now that I look at it in Petersburg. So I hope that helps. Hope somebody's interested. I will look for Steve's phone number, and hopefully when you're listening to this, it's there, and you're like, why is he talking about a phone number? It's right there. So in the end, hope that makes sense, and have a great day. And again, if you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment below. If you called on the opportunity, I'd love to hear if anybody looked after it. And as always, hit the subscribe button if you like what you saw.